This is export sales for Thursday, August 21st. Pretty fun week again this week. Starting out here with corn. Old crop, doing nothing really unexpected, just a couple weeks left, and minor cancellations of just a little bit over 1 million bushels there. So old crop on corn getting close to wrapped up and not really anything too unexpected there. Where it gets fun is new crop corn's continuing to have this surge. Sales came in this week just north of 112 million bushels again. New crop corn continuing this trend is very good for exports, and I know some people have pointed out the USDA expectations are pretty high for this new crop, and so far it looks like it's pretty justified. So market did respond to these good exports as well, opening up, finishing the overnight towards the highs of the session, and then opening up this day session here, making fresh highs on this move since we made a low last week. So corn doing some really good things. Flicking over to beans and the soy complex, pretty strong showing there this week as well. Similar to corn, old crop beans, minor cancellations of less than 250,000 bushel. So not anything weird or unexpected there. Right now, beans are still well within expectations of meeting those old crop numbers that USDA has out for them. So beans doing good things. New crop sales came in pretty strong at 42 million bushels. Obviously, on beans, the thing everybody's watching is China has not yet come to the table, but because of that and our beans being at a discount to everybody else, we have seen other countries step up, and people that maybe wouldn't be buying as much right now kind of are. So beans doing some good things, even without China. Swapping over to the meal side, old crop and new crop sales were above zero, so good to see there. Old crop meal expectations well met, good there. New crop off to a really strong start as well. So bean oil, small old crop sales, 2.6 thousand tons. At this point, I'd say it's pretty safe to say we're not going to meet the USDA expectations on oil, but it's not going to be by a large amount. And especially when you look back to a half a year ago, that bean oil number was raised so many times that I don't think anybody's having any issue with that on a market standpoint. So finishing out here with wheat, another strong week into its young marketing year, 19.1 million bushels in sales. So wheat's doing what it needs to do and getting stuff sold and ready to be sent out the door. So the question is going to be, will exports on wheat be enough to rally the market? And right now the answer is no, but we'll have to wait and see if it's a continuing trend. That is it for export sales here on Thursday, August 21st.
This material has been prepared by a sales or trading employee or agent of Midwest Market Management and is or is in the nature of a solicitation. This material is not a research report prepared by of Midwest Market Management Research Department. By accepting this communication, you agree that you are an experienced user of the futures markets, capable of making independent trading decisions, and agree that you are not and will not rely solely on this communication in making trading decisions. Distribution in some jurisdictions may be prohibited or restricted by law. Persons in possession of this communication indirectly should inform themselves about and observe any such prohibition or restrictions. To the extent that you have received this communication indirectly and solicitations are prohibited in your jurisdiction without registration, the market commentary in this communication should not be considered a solicitation. The risk of loss in trading futures and or options is substantial, and each investor and or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by simulated historical tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and statistical services and other sources that of Midwest Market Management believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. There is no guarantee that the advice we give will result in profitable trades.